What's going on, everyone? Today's character discussion video is all about Robin. Now, Robin might be my favorite character, and for anyone that plans to put her on their team, I only have one thing to say. Put her on point. She might be the best point character in the game when it comes down to her combos and her ability to set up team combos without having to use meter, and that's really important. Because normally you would have to use about 2 bars in order to do the tag combos, but combos that I'm going to show you later on, you won't even need that. Now, even though she's really strong when it comes down to team synergy, fighting with her solo takes a whole lot more effort. So there are many things that you need to remember in order to utilize her by herself, so we're going to get right into that. Robin's normal attacks are a bit on the slow side and can't be cancelled into any of her specials. I know that might sound bad, but it's not that bad, and I'll explain once I get to her combos. Unlike other characters, Robin can only cancel her normal attacks into her guard break or her down square after doing it at least 3 or 4 times. So, she can't do it after 3 times, she can only do it down square. But after 4 times, she can either do her guard break or she can do down square. I know this might sound bad since she wouldn't be able to break a character's Logia guard as easily as other characters can, but it's really good for mixing up things and playing a few mind games with people. People normally can't sidestep her guard break after her normals because of how tight the timing in between it is. So their only option to beat it would be to attack through the guard break. However, if you do her down square instead, they'll get hit by it. You can actually combo into her triangle string. And Robin's heavy guard break and her down square both work in a really weird way. She can use the attacks, get hit, and the attacks will still come out. So this is what her heavy guard break looks like. And this is the light one. So normally, you do 4 squares into her guard break, but say if the person tries to attack right there. It's fine, because you can always do back square and knock them back towards you and do the back square into her triangle string. Now that would normally combo. I kind of messed it up right there since it has a weird timing to it. But yeah, she can actually get a combo, and she would do her triangles into her L1 square and get a knockback from it. So it's not that bad. It's actually pretty good. You just have to play around a Logia character's Logia guard a little bit when you're playing with Robin. So you can't just like mash out her auto combo. You kind of have to play around their Logia guard and see when they're going to use it and stuff like that. If they use it late, right at the time when you want to be able to use her guard break, then go for it. So the one attack that I don't really see any point in doing is Robin's down triangle. It seems like it'd be good for quickly backing off of someone that's trying to rush you down, but you could just do down square instead and actually get something from it. Like, the crazy thing about her down triangle, and like I don't understand why, but it's special cancelable, and you would think that she would actually be able to get like decent combos from it, but none of the specials hit afterwards and just leave you open to get punished. So I don't really know what to do with that. I can't really find anything for it. Sorry. I have no clue. It just seems like a useless move that only has like one purpose, and it'll probably very seldomly ever get used for anything. So that down triangle, don't even worry about it. Robin's abilities are really good for block strings, playing a mid-ranged and even a long-ranged fight. Her L1 square hits close, L1 triangle hits at mid-range, and L1 circle hits everywhere. Doesn't matter how far away you are from them, if they're standing in the spot that the attack goes to, then they will get caught by it. Now L1 square is good for solo and tag combos. It does a decent amount of damage and knocks the opponent back. So this is what her L1 square looks like. And if you have 2 bars of meter, you can do your tag combo from it. Now, I wouldn't suggest throwing out L1 triangle unless you know it's going to hit. And when it does, you can actually follow it up with her L1 circle. Now, as for her L1 circle, Robin can hit from anywhere. As long as the opponent is standing in the spot that the attack goes to, they'll get hit by it. regardless of how far away they are. For her super, Robin uses her stomp. It's a good super, but its one flaw is that if the opponent is being juggled, the super won't do full damage to them. They'll get hit by the very first 2 hits of it and then fall out afterwards. Not a problem though. I came up with a combo to fix that, and you'll see it later once I actually get to the combos. But I'll do it here just so you can see what it looks like if you haven't already. There you go. It's a pretty good super, I like it. Robin's special movement is a teleport like Nami's, where if you do it towards the direction, she'll teleport there. But, unlike Nami's, she can get hit before she actually moves. And instead of moving forward when you just press R1 and X without a direction, she moves backwards. Good for backing off the opponent. Most of her abilities definitely suggest that you would want to play with her at a mid or far range, but that doesn't mean that she can't put in work up close. Combos for Robin are mainly going to revolve around her auto combo, which for some reason is really good, specifically because she recovers from it fast enough to do stuff afterwards. So this is what her auto combo basically looks like. Now, following up her auto combo though depends on what you hit the opponent with before going into the combo. If you hit the person with her auto combo before doing anything else, then you should be able to get all of your options without a problem. The only time your options are limited is if you hit them with her jump square before the auto combo. So, for example, you do her auto combo into clutch. That will work normally, but if you do her jump square first, they just fall out. You can't do that. Thanks to how fast she recovers from her auto combo, there are 3 different solo combos that you can do, and 2 things you could do for a tag combo. Now, the clutch combo that I did just a second ago is one of the 3, and there are 2 more, one where she combos her super, and the other one it ends in her L1 square. Now I'm going to show you the L1 square first, and then the super one right afterwards. That's the L1 square. And this is her combo into her super. The 2 options for tag combos she has are from her clutch and from doing the auto combo into jump square. So this is her clutch. And she can switch out to her teammate, whoever it is, doesn't matter. At this point, you're going to mainly be at this range, so you're going to have to dash in or step in and do whatever you can possibly think of. Most likely, it'd have to probably be the heavy guard break for any character, because that's probably the most you can probably get out of it. And the other one is auto combo into her jump square. And that's what I normally do, but you can find other options, I'm sure. After doing her jump square, you just hold the tag button for whatever character you want, and then come in using either their square or their triangle attacks, because when you do that, they normally come in and do their jump square or jump triangle depending on what button you're pressing. So that's something you have to play around with a bit before you can actually get it all the time. If you started the combo with a jump square, you'll have to shorten up her combos a little since the opponent drops out after a while. She can still do her combo into super, so that isn't an issue. The only things that you won't be able to do is combo into her clutch and do the auto combo twice into her L1 square. Now you can still combo into the L1 square, you just have to do it instead of doing the auto combo the second time. So you would do it there instead of doing the auto combo again. That's good, but I think the auto combo might do a little bit more damage. So it depends on if you want to do a tag combo right there instead of just getting more damage out of Robin herself. So it's all up to you and what you choose to do right there. I haven't done this for the other characters, but I have to do it for Robin's because of how good it is. So her tag attack is really good. Since it's the same as her dash attack, it pushes the opponents back, does a good amount of damage, and she recovers fast enough from it to allow you to walk up and either do her dash attack again or tag into a teammate and have them finish it. Because of this, you should check your characters to see which of them can profit the most from doing this with her. Now, this is what I normally do with Koala. You can either do a dash attack here. Now, because of the wall, sometimes that can mess up. So, your other option to walk up, calling your teammate, and have them finish the combo for you instead. And that can be better or worse depending on who you call in, and you just have to play around a little bit with it. So, think about what you started your combos with, so that you don't mess yourself up later, because getting that hit with Robin requires a bit of work. But once you get it, she definitely makes them hurt. Also, having the right teammate and knowing how to do tag combos can go a long way too. So that's all for Robin, and I'm going to be doing a Koala video up next. So until then, I'll see you guys later.